But I keep on trying to explain this monkey. The shit that you are doing shows your hypocrisy. And you have now become essentially the boy who has cried wolf. With your Black Lives Matter bullshit, but we see the lives that you're defending. Drug dealers and criminals, in the hopes that one day they'll turn around and do the right thing. I'm sorry. You Negroes are out there in Chicago marching and protesting about justice for this Laquan situation that took place. And I seen a video clip that's been sent to me. I know I've been off the scene for a little while, but I seen a video clip that has been sent to me where you have one of these black boys standing in the face of police officers. And he's standing in the face of the police officer. And I believe the guy, I think he's 16 years old. 16 years old. And as I'm sitting here looking at this shit, I'm like, okay, there's so many different things on so many different levels that is wrong with this image. I mean, first of all, a 16-year-old should not have his ass outside. First of all, I mean, there's two questions I want to ask. Where's the mother, let alone the father? Those are, I mean, that's just the first two questions I got to get out the way. Where are the parents that are allowing this 16-year-old to stand in the face of police officers and staring them down? And the thing is, y'all think y'all literally doing something by doing this bullshit. Y'all think that actually has some kind of effect. I mean, are you fucking serious? And this just lets you know how far gone this Negro really is. I mean, Negro, you're dealing with personnel who is licensed to carry lethal weapons, and not only that, is licensed to kill your black ass if need be. I mean, I've asked the question before, what arsenal do you have? I mean, what do you have if it means to protect yourself or defend yourself if that were to go down? Because if a war were to actually break out, we know the outcome of it. You standing up in that cop's face don't mean nothing. Oh, I'm standing up for my people. What you doing? Other than risking getting your black ass locked up, now you got an arrest record. Now you have charges pending against you. If you get convicted, now you got strikes on your damn rap sheet. I mean, come on, it's a downhill situation. But the Negro don't want to figure this out. The Negro is so far gone, and like I said, he just want to be a part of something. He don't really want to implement solutions. He just wants to be a part of some movement and some struggle and say, I was there. This is the Negro for you. He don't really want to talk about strategies and strategic thinking and planning that will lead to his community being better. No, he just wants to be the next I had a dream speech. This is his black ass. He don't want to take no type of action. This is why they sit on YouTube declaring war against people's opinions, new possibilities to glaze. I speak truth to power with extra mayonnaise. I mean, I've never seen no shit like this in my life. I've never seen such a group of gimmicks in my fucking life. But yet at the same time, you Negroes sit around and y'all wonder why people don't take your black ass seriously. Because you don't take you know you ain't serious. Deep down inside within your own dirty black heart, you know you ain't shit. And this is the majority of you Negroes. So for y'all to come at me, oh, yeah, you talking about all black men? No, I'm not talking about all black men. I'm not talking about all black women. But I'll say this much. The ones that got sense in their fucking head, they steer as far away from you savages as they possibly can. They don't even reside next to y'all because they know exactly how dysfunctional you are. You find any black man or woman that finds 2 nickels or 2 dimes to rub together, they are far removed from you monkeys because they want absolutely nothing to do with you savages. Because they know this shit, just like I know this. So when I sit back and I listen to y'all marching and you know, what's funny about this new possibility glaze, there's a couple of things I want to call out. And I don't know how long I'm going to make this video. I probably want to keep it under half an hour. But the new pussy glaze makes he's made numerous YouTube videos, and he's made videos in defense of Marilyn Mosby. I believe that was the prosecutor that came up with these charges. Which we now see this is a dead-end situation, and this shit is going nowhere quick, fast, and in a hurry. But he sat back making videos praising this female. Just like he most recently made a video praising Serena Williams, the tennis player. Now, I don't have nothing against her, but if I'm not mistaken, I believe she is in a relationship with a white man. And now this is a pro-black back to Africa Negro. The same pro-black back to Africa Negro that sits here on YouTube and calls a Hispanic man a brother. Says that he has black features, and y'all know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about this Angel Ramirez Shine. I mean, what? sit back and I laugh at this shit because anybody looking at this shit knows good and goddamn well, listen, man, for you to call this dude black, this guy doesn't have black features. He looks completely Hispanic. Now, whether he has a black father, whatever, I mean, that's his business. But to sit here and call him a brother, and yet this is somebody that works for the NAACP, and yet y'all wonder how somebody like Rachel Dolezal, it's funny, I mentioned the two in the same damn sentence. And y'all figure out what that means. But y'all wonder how somebody like Rachel Dolezal is able to infiltrate you Negroes and infiltrate, well, NAACP is not black, but y'all wonder how she can fool y'all for as long as she did. Because you have pro-blacks like this that will give this shit a pass. And now it's one thing to say I agree with this guy's positions. I like the things he talks about. That's all fair game. I could care less about that. But to sit there and call this guy a brother, and then to defend the reasons on why his videos get more views than yours, and why he garners more support from black women than your stupid, ignorant black ass does, that right there just ties into what I said about your lame ass a long time ago. You are a bitch made glaze. There ain't no other way I can say this. And I'm gonna light your stupid black ass up every chance I get. Because you are an embarrassment to masculinity. And this is exactly what's wrong with the black community. A soft, pussyfoot ass black men like this running around trying to be a voice for black people. No, shut your dumb ass up. Ain't nobody trying to listen to your stupid ass. And even to slice this in half, because it's a two-way street. Like I always say, it's a double-edged sword. I know the hypocrisy within these black females. I know it. But I have to reason with them just for a bit and understand why they don't support your stupid black ass. And when I sat back and I listened to you make that video defending why this guy gets way more views, why you have a pro-black sister that set up and made a multiple video series in defense of this Andrew Ramirez guy, but has not made one in defense of your stupid black ass. I mean, this just lets you know how fucked up black men are. Like I said, black men don't have the balls to check their own fucking woman. And if you really want to get this black community together, this means you're going to have to find yourself looking down the face of that one-eyed monster. And it's not white supremacy. It's that black female. We know you monkeys don't want to do that. We know y'all don't got the balls. And like I said, I have a legitimate reason on why I place a large bulk of this blame on this black woman's shoulders. Because it is her that has the choice of influence. She's the one that has more say-so when it comes down to rearing children than your black ass does. And that is just about all I need. I can end this discussion just off of that alone. But she's the one that makes the decision when it comes down to whether the father's going to be in the life. I mean, we know that the court system, which runs black men under the coals, I mean, all this shit takes place. But as you sit back and you start to wonder why these Negroes and black men have such a hard time following protocol, it's because they get it from this black female. I'll give you a couple of examples before I digress with this video and close out. We understand that in many cases, black females feel that they don't have to listen to authority. Many of them feel that they are above it, just like the situation with the Ben Fields situation where he body slammed that girl. Now, was he wrong for doing what he did? Absolutely. But once again, it doesn't take away from the fact that this black female was the source, and you were told to remove yourself from the classroom, and now a cop tells you, and you figure you're going to do what you want to. Lesson number one. On several different examples, and just from my experiences, when I'm in positions of where I have authority, and I'm telling a black woman, listen, these are the rules and regulations of this establishment. If you're going to be in this establishment, or if you're going to operate in this establishment, this is what you have to follow. In certain cases, these black females will say, well, I pay this and I'm entitled to so-and-so, even though she's just renting whatever she has. Mind you, you don't own anything. Mind you, you are not on the board, so you don't make any goddamn decisions. But you're a renter. And when I'm trying to tell your black ass, listen, you got to follow the rules and regulations, you want to come back at me and say, I pay rent. What? Even though I have the authority to tell you that. That's just another example. Another example is this. You have these black females. Oh, there was a situation, I believe this took place last year, 2014, that I seen. And it was a black school teacher, a professional, a college-educated black woman. And I believe it was in one of the other states. I don't remember the state. But she was walking in the middle of the street, if I'm recalling it correctly. It was a two-way street, and she's walking in the middle of the street, and the police officer stops her and says, you know, you got to get on the sidewalk. She decides, oh, I got to go to where I got to go. So the cop asks for ID. I need to see some ID. This black woman, who's a teacher, knows what it's like to be in a position of authority where you can tell kids what to do because that's your position. You have the authority to do so. Now has a hard time listening to authority. So now it's to the point where she figures she ain't got to show this cop no ID. So now the police officer now has to make an arrest on your black ass. And when people see her getting roughed up or being brought down to the ground and put in handcuffs, all of a sudden it was police brutality. No. There's rules and regulations that you have to follow. And the reason why I mention this is because black men get this same thinking from this black woman. These black boys are witnessing their mothers think that they're above authority. It don't apply to them. So when you see these black boys or when they become young men and they getting dealt with the way they get dealt with by police officers and figures of authority, this is where they get it from. These are just some of the reasons why I hold this black female accountable, along with many reasons, because the black woman is not bringing you as young boys, involving you in institutions that are going to empower you. No, she's bringing you to church every fucking Sunday. We know what goes on in that goddamn church. No man, no young black boy should find his black ass in no goddamn church, considering the bullshit and the level of fuckery that goes on within that goddamn church. But yet black women continuously bring your black ass to this bullshit, try to indoctrinate you with this shit. Try to make you become a slave. You have to bow down and worship. Man, fuck that shit. But these are just some of the reasons why I say what I say about these black females. Because the black female has played a major role in emasculating this Negro. Just off of what she accepts and what she allows to go on in her life. And it's the same reason why you can find someone who considers himself to be a pro-black, calls himself an attorney, and like I said, I don't know whose dick he's sucking to keep that goddamn job, because who the hell would hire this stupid ass? I don't know. That shit is beyond me. But you have the same guy that can sit here and call himself all about black people, power to the people, but yet can make a goofy ass YouTube video saying all hail Serena Williams, even though she's with a white guy, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, all hail Serena Williams. What the fuck is wrong with you? Is what I got to say. And this is one other thing I want to show you that lets you know how disingenuous this Negro really is. Because this is the same Negro who said that we don't say his name in our YouTube videos. I'm talking about myself and David Carroll, who makes these classic videos. This is the same Negro who says this. So now within my last video, and it was about a month ago, I put links to numerous different videos of his in the description. So I did you one better. The same with David Carroll. We did your black ass one better. So what's funny is you talk that you speak truth to power without fear. So now when I put your shit in the damn description box and people are coming to your damn videos, guess what I'm noticing? Within those same days, not only have the comments been disabled, but the ratings have been disabled. So if you speak truth to power with extra shine in your mouth, then why do you find yourself disabled in the comment section, new pussy shine? I mean, you wonder why I call you New Possibility Glaze? I ain't never, within damn near 5 years of uploading videos on this goddamn channel, have I ever disabled the comments or the ratings. I might delete people's comments, I'll block certain people, I rarely even do that. Because I ain't afraid of what nobody says. But your black ass will sit here and disable the comment thread after damn near begging other fucking men, popular YouTubers, to say your name in the video. Because we don't want people to see your stupid ass channel. I mean, and you wonder why black women don't follow your stupid black ass. You wonder why they don't support you. You wonder why they don't fuck with you. I mean, I can understand why. It's fucked up as it may seem on why they don't support pro-blacks like your stupid ass. I can understand why. Because they know they ain't gonna get nothing out of you but a bunch of soft ass, panhandling, ass kissing, pussy begging, simp ass mangina ways. That's what it is. But anyhow, I got to get ready to go. Because like I always say, I can lead you Negroes to the shine, but I can't make it glaze.